So this is gonna be a wind test of the DJI Neo. Oj, oj, oj!
Den ramlar!
På den. But the good thing is, that's all good. No damage is done. It's a really good drone. I'm not gonna brag and say that this is something that I do often, but it has definitely become more since we moved into the house. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to use this space the best. I could make it look exactly like previously, but I don't think that that is going to be the most efficient thing. And as you probably know, I've been wanting to have a podcast for a very long time. So I'm thinking that this space is going to be perfect for that. Previously, I was utilizing this space where I had 2 armchairs standing here, but there's a little bit of an echo, and also the highway is right outside. Not a huge fan of that, but I moved the armchairs into this space and put them over here. And I think that this feels like a little bit better scenario to have a podcast, because it's gonna be easier to have the table here. You're gonna be able to sit here together with your co-host, I guess you can say. And we can move the armchairs back and forth depending on what kind of background that we want to have in the podcast. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be the best choice for it, but it feels fresh. It feels different than what it previously did. And I'm also going to use this space as somewhat of a creator space, I guess you can say. We're not there yet, so you're gonna have to stay tuned. But for those of you that are joined in on my Final Cut Pro course and actually purchase that, it's going to be focusing on the members first. And if there's enough interest from the masses, we're gonna make it bigger. All the details are yet to come. But the question then arises, what am I going to do with this space? So I'm thinking a couch that is gonna be somewhere here. And then this space is gonna be more of a chill area where you can just relax and hang out. And then we're gonna have an editing desk right here. So let's go and get a couch. Ta-da! You wanna give it a try, eller?
This?
Yes.
Okay.
The new couch. Give me the verdict.
I'm just falling down now. Look here.
Som en banan. Yay or nay?
Yeah. Very nice indeed.
Ooh, here we go. Take a look at these. This is the bracket that I have to hold my computer. But this is a wall mount for my camera ball joint head. If you want to print one of these yourself, you're going to be able to buy it for $5 down below, and the link is in the description. But basically, you can just screw it onto the wall and then mount your ball head joint right there, and then you're ready to go. We're going to be able to have a camera mount on the wall that is going to be aligned on that armchair. Right now I'm using the 16-35 lens. Let's try to switch it up for the 50 and see how that looks. Oh, Let's see. Wow, talk about bright. Let's see what happens if we use the 7200. Hey, welcome to the podcast. I'm just giving this a try to see if it works. And then we're gonna have a camera there, we're gonna have a camera there, and another one on this side as well. I think that this setup might be really good. It's also very minimized, very small. So I'm trying to place them all around the studio, so it's gonna be very easy for me to record whenever I get here. So I got one here that I can kind of turn this way, so whenever I'm doing the 3D printing stuff, I'm gonna be able to talk to you. It's gonna be a very simple setup, just move in, zoom in, crash zoom, that kind of stuff. I really like this. But I also placed one out here so that whenever I want to make a video in here, it's gonna be very easy for me to just take the camera, move it around. It's one of those things, man, that I've been wanting to have for a very long time, especially here in the studio. Because I go from room to room, and having to bring a tripod is one of those things that I think is really annoying. And for those of you wondering, it's like I use PLA. PLA is generally pretty good. I am going to do some modifications to this so that the layer direction isn't going to be like the weak point, if you may. This is so freaking good. It's simple. It's simple. I love that. Also, the couch turned out really freaking good. Huh? Hey! When I started to record this video, I had absolutely no clue what this video was going to be about. It was more so a vlog that was going to be about me fixing in the studio, which is kind of is as well. And the fun thing is that whenever I record my videos, I usually come up with the concept of the video on the go whenever I'm recording, which is the way that I basically always has made my videos. There's gonna be occasional times where I have a basic idea and then I work from that idea and so on and so forth. For example, if you have a product, then you sort of stick to the testing of that product or the reviewing of that product or something similar. But whenever there's just a vlog that is going on, then I just try to record the things that's going on, and then somewhere down the line, I find something that I want to share with you. And in this case, it's going to be a little bit about, what we record and why we record it. My dad was just up here and we sat down and we discussed a little bit on YouTube and life in general and what I'm doing, because I'm working with social media. And a lot of people, when they see a YouTuber or they see someone that is working with social media, they say like, hey, it's not a real job. Well, the thing is, entertainment is a real job, in my opinion. I think that making a piece of entertaining video for you to enjoy is a real job. I personally think that the skill that I've managed to amass by doing YouTube is something that I never would have been able to get otherwise. But when it comes to making videos and when it comes to life in general, it seems like a lot of people are saying that we should live in the now, focus in the future. We should live in the now and we should enjoy the moment. And I think that that is something that we should apply to making videos as well. Or at least something that I'm going to try to adapt a lot more. Because during the years that I've been doing YouTube, there's been some times where you have been, you've been spending so much time on planning the video and structuring the video and editing the video for it to just flop. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels bad. You feel disappointed in yourself because you had this hype built up around something that just flopped and then it didn't take off. I don't know if it's just me, but I've definitely had that feeling with some of the videos over the course of these 5 years. And whenever that feeling comes, it doesn't have to be, making a video on YouTube or posting a post on social media. It can be in your day-to-day life as well. That is usually when we say that, oh, we need to take a step back, reflect on things, and then just, enjoy the moment, live in it now, have some time off. And something that I've found myself doing whenever I, need to take some time off or need to take a step back is that I make videos. Living in the moment for me is not only about, putting everything aside and then just relaxing for a bit, because we all need that, but it's also capturing the things that are going on around us when we don't have a video planned, when we don't have something that we're working for. In my opinion, a vlog and YouTube and videos that you see that are just pieces of entertainment, they are the now. Like, they are my now. When I'm recording this video, like, this is my now. I'm staying in the moment. I'm not working towards a future video that I have planned a couple of weeks ago. Like, this is the now. And this is my thoughts. This is what I want to share with you in the moment. And it might sound strange, but I feel like one of the best ways for me to share what's on my head is to document, is to create videos and make things and create something from nothing. And I've said that plenty of times. It's not that I don't know how to make good video or a video that gets, millions of views, because I've done that plenty of times. But sometimes I just want to create something for the sake of creating. And sometimes that is what capturing the moment is all about. It doesn't have to be going out, capturing the most epic, perfect sunset. It can be just you sitting down with the camera, sharing your thoughts, engaging with the people that actually choose to spend the time with you, watching your stuff, and enjoying the process of creating the thing that you are creating. One of the biggest reasons why I started my vlog channel back in the day, I think it was 2020, if I remember correct, was to have a break from this, have a break from making the big YouTube videos. I'm sort of back to having a break from making the big YouTube videos and just making the videos that I feel is fun for me in the moment. Not everything has to be about creating the biggest, most epic video that gets the most views so that you can make the next video and put even more pressure on yourself for the next video, because that is something that does happen. So if you get a video that gets thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views, maybe 1 million views, then the pressure next time is going to be that you want to deliver the same thing to the audience. But appreciating the thoughts and the things that you can share with your audience that is just in the moment is sometimes, in my opinion, the most cherished. The thing that I love the most, except for having the best job in the world, is the fact that I can go back and watch one of those mundane, boring days that I thought was going to be just another regular day and see what happened on that particular day, because I captured the moment. I vlogged, I filmed it. I wanted to make something from nothing.